shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like oh, and 4 a.m. and I know.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own experience. Let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things.
Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
I should probably sign it here, boy, because I got a lot of hits, boy. Why that Drake, you got a chip? I be on my little mouse drip. Why that rapper pay your bills? Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in legal, bitch, we quit working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make it pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to...
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Real. 180! Up.
Mayfield comes out throwing. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Fourier Olukin with the pick. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. On him quick, and they bring it down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Fourth down, here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this isn't too far beyond midfield. It's going to bounce out, looks like at or on the 40. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Run's going to throw straight away here. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Go. 11 at 30 left. Think right open.
Lawrence facing third and long. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
On red.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, run. Done. This is hot. Silver.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
23. Here we go.
I'll go again here with Tutu. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
These are 24. Turn. This is hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Complete now to the right side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Let's go. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They pitch it out to him here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And this is covered by the Jaguars.
Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. The first quarter, hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early, there's got to be a lot better execution the next time around.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That's completed right side. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Go.
Now Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
On the red. Here we go.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Red on red. Hey, tomato.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Brought in right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. He got first down here from the 36. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Baker now off the play fake. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. With the bend. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Rip! Go!
Lawrence with it on first. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tootin. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
To the end zone, but incomplete. So good shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey!
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. The Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And bring the tight end left. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everett. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Now here's Mayfield. He puts some juice on it deep. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Hey, Lion!
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jets 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10. Now on the 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Point it right.
Motioning the tight end now.
Watch out!
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Mayfield to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Good. 20. Run. Regular. Hey, alert.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Watch out.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
On red. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Red, take right open.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One last play before the break.
At the 22-yard
Easy,
line.
Ralph. Silver.
Throwing here just before halftime. Cut near the goal line. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Lisa 24. Next one is hot. It's hot.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
18-yard line.
Hey, go, go! Go, go, let's go! Son, they're starting to hunt. 11, 11.
From the red zone now. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Ginger, son!
Third and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So we'll set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert! What's up?
Third and short, Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
180! Regular, regular, regular! Pistol, pistol, pistol.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
Good stick. 180! Real, real, real. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33! What's up?
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. He connects downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Jets 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Bring it. On red. Hey, Soko, so hot. Silver.
Tootin headed left. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, easy. It's hot.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He puts some air under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That is Hunter, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He fields this at the 18. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worried about have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Baker now from the gun. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. from the shotgun. Lawrence. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey, go, let's go.
48-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That one's complete, right side. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jet side.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, let's go. Take right open. Silver.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Baker to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
Hey, alert! Done.
Pressure coming. Baker. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Baker throwing again. It's caught by Wilson. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. First down, New York.
Baker now off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Baker now. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. It's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Trust. It is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. 1st and goal now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
180. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Alert. Stop.
Mayfield will look to throw. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got
Hand off to Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hey, Lion.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage and really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st down throw, Lawrence. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Second down and 10.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hey, run. 30 left. Darn, they started hot. Sink right.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So they're left facing third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Right, let's go. Done. They started 11 at.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Go, go. Decent 24. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Lofts it deep right side. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars moments away from a 2-0 start. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 13, Lou. Hot.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 2. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 56, Jets 28. Cam Little to kick off for the
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 1. And they'll have some major work to do as he goes out deep on his side, right at the 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
New set of downs from 37.
Hey, come on, 180.
First down, here's Baker. Finds a man right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, I'm right 33. 180. What's up?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180.
Third and short, Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
180. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
180. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
Pistol.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. He can't fight off all they need. That's out of bounds. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Red on red. 11, Agate, son.
They're going to pass it here. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as